Look who it is!
Hey Gillikins, what's cookins? Today for you lovely people, I'm playing the much requested Hearthstone! Hearthstone is an online card game based on Blizzard's Warcraft universe. I'm not going to be doing a whole series of videos on this. Many of the YOGSCAST already cover this in great depth on their various channels. Go check those all out if you want something a bit more in depth. But today, I'm just going to be showing off a couple of my own card decks. And me being me, I wanted to make unique decks that strayed away a bit from the norm. So hopefully you'll see some tactics and usage of certain cards that might be new to you. Once again, I'm joined by my good buddy, Fishton the Fish Harmonica. Hello, Fishton. Fishton, have you got any Fishton facts about Hearthstone for us today? Oh, what's wrong there, buddy? Are you all tired out from the other videos? I know this is new to you, but you'll get the hang of it. Just think of any fact you can for the viewers today. Any fact at all about Hearthstone. Go on, Fishton, you can do it. Great job, Fishton. Good job. Okay, I'm going to go into a bit of analysis about my decks first. I'll try and keep it light, and then I'll show off me using them in matches against actual other players. I use two decks based on my main characters in World of Warcraft, a Warlock deck and a Hunter deck. I've also got a Pandaren Monk character, but those decks aren't in Hearthstone yet. So what I've done is I've built my Warlock deck to integrate the Pandaren Brewmaster cards into my strategy. I'll show you that one later. For now, I'll show you what I think is my best deck. So good, in fact, I called it Proasdeck. Good! My Hunter deck, here we go. Right, now what this deck uses is, you'll notice there's actually not very many minion cards. There are actually only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minion cards. And like I said, I've based this around my actual main character in WoW. So I am the reckless rocketeer, the goblin engineer, with my King Crush pet. And then I have some cobras, because I like using snake trap as well. Anyway, this deck primarily uses traps and various shots and snipings and bow weapons. So you won't actually see very many minions played at all. I actually like to do this in a very sneaky way, where I pretty much just win by getting rid of the other minions with traps and secrets, and then just arcane shotting them and sniping them to death. And then if worse comes to worse and I start to lose, usually by that time I have enough mana to bring out King Crush, and then he crushes them. So it's a very fun deck. And now, thanks to the magic of editing, we can jump into an actual match I played against an actual player with this actual deck. Okay, so I'm up against a paladin. I've got my starting cards. I've got the Reckless Rocketeer. I've got me as my Goblin Engineer Hunter card, but that's way too much mana, so I won't be able to use that for a while. I've got a bow instead that's only 3 mana, so I'll be able to attack very, very quickly. Just waiting on the paladin to choose what they're going to use. That kind of rhymed. Okay, we've got our 2 bows. We've got some good durability on those bows. We'll be able to keep attacking for a lot of turns. Well, once I get 7 mana anyway. Oh, I have to greet him. Greetings, traveller. I do have a Hunter's Mark card, and I do have a multi-shot, so I can take out minions of his, but there isn't enough mana yet for those, and there isn't enough minions yet for those. There's his first minion. It's a taunt card, which means if I had any minions, they would have to attack it. But I'm not going to have any minions. That's not how this deck works. Snipe! There we go. I can put my first secret down as well. Can you steady shot every turn for 2 mana? I can do that now because I have 2 mana. Good source of damage. Consistent. 2 damage every turn. But snipe would be a good secret to put down. Basically, it will mean he won't be able to put down a minion after I put that down because I'll just snipe it. Oh, he's starting to attack me now with his minions, so we're getting into a bit of risky territory. I have less health than him, but it's fine. You haven't seen the Proasdeck heckness of the Proasdeck. We'll put the snipe card down, so the next minion he plays will be sniped. He does have a weapon of his own, just like I have my bows, but it's just a piddly little hammer that does 1 damage, so that's fine. That's nothing. Another 1 damage. And another 1 damage. Okay, so I'm taking 3 damage a turn, but I can deal 2 damage a turn with my steady shot. Ah! He's placed the minion. I get to snipe it. And bye-bye! So here's where the fun begins. I'll be starting to use multi-shot and all things like that on the minions. As soon as he places them down, they're pretty much gone. I've got King Crush! I've got my favourite Devil Saw ready. I'm going to do multi-shot and get rid of his minions. Done. So there we go, that's 9 mana for King Crush. So towards the end of the game, I'll have enough mana to place that down and just finish it off with a charge. Usually that's the only minion I need to use. Sometimes I need to put the snakes down if there's a troubling taunt enemy. He does have a minion available now and I have no way to beat that. But his weapon is out of durability, so he can't attack me as much anymore. I got kill command ready for when I do have King Crush out. We've got a freezing trap down, which means when he attacks me, the minion will be sent back to his hand, which is fun. And I do have my bow equipped now, so I am doing 3 damage. And when that secret is popped, when that freezing trap is popped, I will get durability back on that bow so I can attack for an extra turn, which is quite useful. Lots of synergy. I've looked quite into this. I've tried to sculpt the perfect Proasdeck. I'm going to keep saying that. There we go. He's attacked me and activated my freezing trap, which means he's going back to his owner's hand. Good. That saves me from a bit of damage this turn. Uther can keep bringing in minions with his ability, but I have ways to deal with them now, including another multi-shot, which I think I'll just use straight away. Get rid of those. Not an issue. He has no way to attack me now. He has no minions and no weapon, so that's good. And I did 5 damage to him in total. Awesome. Actually, now he has less health than me, so that's good. We are bringing it back. We are going to win this, definitely. Definitely.
The gates are open.
Lord of the Arena, a taunt card. Shouldn't be too much of an issue again because I don't have many minions that will be trying to attack, so NP. But what I do is I'll Hunter's Mark it, bring it all the way down to 1 HP, and then I attack it and all the HP it had is now gone, and then I just steady shot the hero again for consistent damage. Nice one! The snake trap is... Thinking about it, the snake traps aren't actually useful for this deck as much, because really when your minions get attacked it activates snakes, and I don't have a lot of minions, but we might find a use for it, I don't know. I might have to tweak that later on. They have an archer of their own.
The gates are open.
They've got another one of those taunt dudes. I have the Cobra. I will play this minion. That is the first minion I have played. The Cobra is a very, very fun minion. It fits this deck quite well because I see it more of a... it's another snake trap, basically. Anytime it touches someone, the minion will just die. So it's basically just another snake trap. That's how I like to think of it. Oh! They've got rid of it with a spell, so you won't get to see that awesomeness. Oh well. See, what was the point of me even playing the minions? I should just stick to what I do best. They've got another hammer ready. They've got another recruit out. But they're only doing a piddly 1 damage each, so I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I'm down to 12 HP. They're on 16 though. And I can now equip my Gladiator's Longbow, which will allow me to do 5 damage a turn. And they have no Taunt Footman up, so I can just do 7 damage in total with the steady shot. So there we go. Again, bringing it back into my favour. And I think next turn, we'll finish this off in style. We'll bring out my favourite pet, King Crush, the Devil Saw. Should be enough to finish them off in the next turn, although that is a 6/6, but it can't attack. And it has a Divine Shield, but it can't attack. It can't attack. Oh, okay. Might be in a spot of bother. No. Confidence. It's a Proasdeck from Proasheck. I can do this. I have 4 HP. They have 9 HP. Can I beat them in this turn? I will put King Crush out. He has charge, which means I can attack straight away. And boom, there it is. Done. And that is the Proasdeck. 2 minions in total I played, and I won mostly with secrets and spell cards. I love that deck. I really love that deck. I have also recorded myself using my Proasheck deck. Proasheck, get it? Warlock deck. Warlock use curses. Hex. Proasheck. Anyway, that match went on for 20 minutes because that deck has some really crazy shenanigans in it, which you'll see next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. You're awesome. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.